So let's get into another run of Darkest Dungeon 2. No, don't worry. You are absolutely A-OK, Fletch. Let's continue our journey. So every journey arrives starting out in this void, and we are all riding in this, which is the coach.
There's nothing at all.
And the first place that we stop is the Denial Inn.
The house on the borderlands.
And this is the first patch change
Swallowed by the stain.
that we know is now this. This previously was a play button, and it was very confusing. But we go ahead and sign our soul away,
Must be destroyed.
and then we start the cart auto running again. And the first stop is the crossroads.
Where lost souls hope to find their way.
And this is where we build our party. So the early access at this stage has, I was wondering how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different potential characters that you can play. And these characters have changed due to the recent patch, so we're going to take a look at that. And each character has positive and negative quirks associated with them, something very familiar from Darkest Dungeon 1. So the big changes that we're wanted to look at is we don't have Revelry yet, but we do have Ounce of Prevention, and we actually don't know what the stress heal threshold is on this because we don't have the upgrade yet. That's an interesting. Okay, but here's a good example. The Man-at-Arms Bolster ability is a -1 stress if you are at 5+ stress. That's a little ambiguous, but I believe it means 6 and above. But we'll test that out. I wanted to get a Hellion run going.
Beneath bloodlust and fury.
Never pulls a punch, plus 10% damage on attack, 15% chance of weak or that. So Vicious is a bad one, but not terrible. I kind of want to get
Murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
a runaway round going here, and then I think just to learn what's going on with the Plague Doctor, we're gonna go with them as well. So they have a Lazy Eye. Lazy Eye and the Plague Doctor is actually pretty bad. Let's
Know the abyss.
let's go with
Embrace it.
yeah. We're gonna do a backline Occultist. Then we have the Yips. We're not gonna put them in then. What are we rocking on our Highwayman? Lurker is really strong in the dark, but less disease resist. Clotter and Fussy Eater. I kind of like the Man-at-Arms in this case,
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
but we're going to have a little bit of a hard time. Hey, Stakes! I think we're going to have a little bit of a hard time with the juggle here. So we'll see, but we're going to go with this party comp. So this is the first step, is you build your party comp. Big patch, by the way, Stakes. I did kind of a review of it at the beginning of stream, but much has changed in the game. Red Hook is kind of notorious for being amazing at early access, and it appears that they are in true top form with this one. They dropped maybe a 5-page patch notes that is just full of exciting things. Okay, so we got a range damage trinket and a fire resist trinket. Produces traps is interesting. A lot of clotting, and Fletch, for your information, red bordered items are in combat use items. The green items are used at the inn. The brown are additions to our stagecoach, and then gray bordered or blue bordered are trinkets. So the only person who's really doing range damage here is our Occultist. So we'll give them that, and then I'm going to give Barristan the fire resist trinket. And I need to do combat trinkets as well. I'll do this here. And actually, I do want to get Harvest. Do I want to get Harvest on your bar anymore? Maybe not. Actually, I don't know that I need that in my life. And I'll just give the man-at-arms that. All right, and then we're back on the road. So you travel down the road in a very Slay the Spire-esque format.
Found the cipher, scribbled hastily in the decaying margins of some long-forgotten tome.
Yeah, Fletch, they did a beautiful job. I absolutely love the 3D style. Wait until we get into a combat here, which will happen very soon. So you encounter desperate few along the way, and you build party relationships. So this is a very core part of the game, is every character has relationships with every other character. And so our goal is to get good relationships, which cause them to back up one another, encourage one another, etc., and avoid things that would cause them to have negative relationships. And our hope is that the patch has changed it to make it a little more reliable.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
Because it was very hard to predict when our people would hate one another.
Reverberating in the void.
So here's our first fight up here.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
And this fight is always the same. So we're going to use the Jester to blind the backliner in hopes that he doesn't hit us. The combat, by the way, Fletch, gorgeous. 3 to 6. A max roll kills here. A min roll does not. Thanks, game. Okay, we got the blind worked. Another notable change from Darkest Dungeon... let's see, we're at 4 to 8. Another notable change from Darkest Dungeon 1 is there is no accuracy quirk, no accuracy. So every hit will connect unless you are blinded, for instance, or they have dodge. Ooh, a cultist dropping bombs there.
No gain is insignificant.
You always get mastery. I expect laudanum is going to be significantly more valuable. In these new runs. The Last Hope is the name of our cart. Let's see. Let's get the laudanum deployed, and then Fletch. By the way, same for you, Stakes. If anyone wants a character named after themselves, I can't promise they will survive, but I can rename the characters and do enjoy getting a little bit of extra flavor. So as you ride down the road, you occasionally arrive at inns. These are your chance to recoup, rebuild, purchase supplies.
Heart does much for the weary body.
Each time you get a bit of a travel log.
For the restless soul.
We get our mastery trainer. Now we get a chance to see how bad the nerf was. Let's start out with Inspiring Tune. Yeah, see, so it's still a 5+ stress heal, and the upgrade doesn't change anything, which hurts a lot. Rid Reconstitution remains exactly the same, although now the bleed goes down. I'm not sure if that was the case before. So it's less easy to spend this first mastery point. Now, Bolster is, again, 5+ stress. So it seems like it's going to be really hard to stay under 5 stress. But we're probably best off... We don't have a lot of combo consumers. I guess we do on Barristan, but I'm going to be using Blind a lot here early, so I think Fade to Black is my... Oh. Wait, Harvest applies a combo point, does it? No, 33% chance of the time. We're gonna go with Fade to Black as our first skill.
The next stop is leagues away.
We can upgrade the Wainwright. That's at the Wainwright. And then we can also apply buffs from the inn. And actually, we'll take a look at what's for sale here. The boxing gloves, so these particular items have a change to affinity. Ooh. A roast pig with fixins is really nice here. I think we save our money, though. So I'm doing these to give them bleed resist moving forward. We're full on hit points, and I'm gonna save
Precious
my
relics
money, I
remind us
think.
of a time before the end.
Yeah. This is a huge party affinity boost. Maybe we go for it. Let's get our party off on the right foot. So each one of these yellow procs is our party becoming closer to one another. So, see, we have a friendly relationship between our occultist and the man-at-arms.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
So, Sprawl is going to come with more cultist encounters and fight no more than 3 road battles, or win at least 4 road battles for the telescope. I have historically done a bad job, but I don't want minus death blow resist, especially when we're first starting off. So I think we're going to try and avoid road battles a little, and we're going to head to the Sprawl. We've had good luck with the leaf suspension before.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
All right. Well, let's get out there. Into the Sprawl we go. So, much like Slay the Spire, Fletch, we have a branching path in front of us that is going to get a bit of scouting. We're not going to fully scout it. And then we have to decide how to navigate this. Now, as we approach each of these branches, we're going to have... So, okay, so this is one road battle here that forces a cultist encounter, but then we have a pretty good path. I think we can afford to take one road battle here to keep people relatively happy. So anyone who we agree with their vote down here will not get stress, and anyone who we do not agree with is going to get stressed out by us ignoring their desires. And you can see it was all a mistake. He's gaining more stress, and the problem is we don't have a good answer to this stress anymore. That's going to make the game substantially harder. Now, these fights are an opportunity for us to decrease our loathing, which is a mechanic that causes the game to basically be more difficult. Now, you can see the blue and the yellow indicated who agreed and who disagreed with that particular decision. All right. Shaman goes first. We put the flame resist trinket on Barristan, so we got that going for us. I think we just burn down one of these if we can. I think so. I'm very mindful of stress, and laudanum seems to be the only way to kind of handle it. Didn't quite push that guy over. But I think we'll get him here. Yeah. Wow, this game is so pretty. Okay, we'll do Demon Pull here. To pull that forward. The mark isn't particularly important since we don't have any way to handle it. And then, so this combo is the replacement for marked targets, basically.
But effective.
And then. We'll add a strength token to our man-at-arms. This will be dodged. There was a 75% chance of us missing that attack. But now we get to bleed him up. And then I think we hit him with the daze in hopes that the occultist can push him over the edge. Oh, we can only weakening curse. All right. That's going to be... we're going to have to play a bit around with the positioning there. Ooh. The vulnerable makes that one a little scary, but we're doing okay. Riposte is the worst. And I think as much as I want... Now, another big change from Darkest Dungeon 1 is healing cannot be done at any time. Oh. All right, so we got some good stuff going here. So let's go in and make sure that we are allocating our bits and pieces. So we have a plus stress. We're gonna do plus 25% stress reduction. I'm gonna assume that that's on the Jester's ability. I'm kind of hoping we aren't going to end up using that, if we're being honest. But we'll get the combat items equipped. We can't apply things to the cart until we make it to the end. But we're gonna have one road battle along the way, and then a resistance encounter, which will again allow us to reduce loathing. So we'll have the loathing under control pretty soon. Scrap grenade is a nice one. We might, before we hit this battle, we might want to consider putting the scrap grenade on. Since clear all corpses is not that interesting. All right. Right now, that interaction that I just did is one of the really awkward and cumbersome things that this game has going on. Okay. It takes a lot of work to do that. I'm gonna fire that out. I don't like... Vicious is a bit of a bummer. Seems to be proccing that a lot. We're going to blind one of them, but she's probably... our Hellion is probably going to take a hit, and it's going to be amplified by this vulnerability token. And that wasn't too bad. Okay. We can't do much of anything with stress here. I'm gonna defend her. Try and get a little protection up, and then sealing spaghetti these two guys. Because when in doubt, you sealing spaghetti. So I'm using these buffs because there is a chance that will improve our the relationships between our characters, which is what we want. I'm going to use a laudanum here to keep us low. One nice change that I didn't see in the patch notes, but you can see the first 3 pips are smaller than the remaining 7 pips. That is an indication of the fact that the first 3 pips of stress are kind of okay. And then the remaining pips are where things get sad. This is 6 to 11, highly likely to get the kill, but this guy only needs 4 to get pushed over, but he is acting, so we kill him. Wow, Vicious is applying these tokens, I feel like, every single time. So I did Rampart to get the Daze. Daze is a mechanic that means that when his turn comes up in the order, he will lose his turn and go back. So you'll see that in a moment here. It won't matter much, but see, rather than him acting now, he gets dazed, and then our Hellion gets to go and rock him.
Messy, but effective.
Okay. We're not seeing a lot of ways to reduce reduce our stress at the moment. And by the way, it seems a little counterintuitive, but you do want to hit the roadside objects. They're full of toys. All right. Doesn't matter which one of these we pick. These two will just build a positive relationship. Yeah, you don't love to see this guy on your first one, but I think I actually think I'm going to Defender here. I think he only hits front line. That citation needed there, but... Okay, we're going to use another Laudanum. Keep that stress as low as we possibly can. Weaken him up. That's 2 stacks of weakness, and then we're also going to blind him. So this is kind of the control game for this guy. He gets 2 actions per turn. Okay. Nice. And the defend that we had on our Man-at-Arms helps us out with that. Each turn he does Accelerant, which increases his speed and makes him apply bleeds. Gonna hit her with the Strength. And I'm gonna move Barristan up. Yeah, stress has changed very significantly, Stakes. And we're going to see how that plays out, but there's no more just spamming Ounce of Protection and staying low on stress. That much is for certain. Okay, we're going to do some decent damage. Yes, no more riposte. No more riposte being the dominant strategy. I think still guarded, so I think I'm actually going to toe-to-toe here to force the attacks onto Barristan. That's a questionable one. By the way, Stakes, do you wanna get a name in here now that you're oh, that removed the taunt. Interesting. Okay. Are you interested in being a Jester, Man-at-Arms, or Hellion? I need to make the Hellions sleeping. I promised that. All right. I'm gonna keep making you strong boys, I think. So let's there we go. And while we're at it, just sleeping, I guess. There we go. Yes, absolutely. No question about it. You are the hyper carry if ever there was one. Now, Rid Reconstitution is still below 33%, so we're just gonna try and get this guy down. All right, nice. I mean, it's not bad. Our stress is feeling pretty good.
Aggressive haul. Put it to good use.
All right, a move resist trinket I'll probably put on you, Stakes. Fletch, the window is closing. If you have any interest in being a Jester or a Cultist, now is the moment. Actually, I guess we're doing no move resist there. And then gear-wise, we'll slap some Caltrops there. You got it. The text is too large, but there you are. All right, and all we have is one remaining Jester. So we've done one of our 3 road battles.
The avatars of oblivion, clergy of the spreading stain.
One thing that was changed that is was not a facet of Darkest Dungeon 1. As you can see, we are regenning a little bit of health. So leaving a fight below full health is okay. Right. Now, you'll see when I mouse over people, we have options, but it appears almost no matter which one I take, we're not fighting, right? So avoid, avoid, avoid. Everyone wants to avoid, so we're gonna go with the Hellions avoid because it has no negative consequences, which is fine. I don't mind. So let's see what the votes are. Sarmenti wants to go to the question mark. these two want to fight. So we're picking up 2 aggregate stress if we don't go to the fight. I think since we want to go to the watchtower, I'm going to go right and let Sarmenti's stress mount a little bit. It's net stress for the party is something to consider with those decisions, especially if you're kind of like, you know, you don't particularly care which way you go. I did not notice that particular facet of the game for the longest time.
Lament the knowledge taken by the fires of these fanatics.
All right, our party just doesn't want to do stuff. We're all of our options are a void. That's okay though. Can we get a hero shrine? Nope, we got an assistance, which we can use to replenish our torchlight potentially. But yeah, we basically, below 5, have no options for stress healing, which stings a little bit. We'll use our last laudanum on Sarmenti. Okay, so here we have food, mixed loot, and we lose flame. Gain flame, lose a few relics. We gain coach equipment. I like this one. It causes a bit of a rift between our occultist Fletch and our jester, but we can hopefully repair that. And we picked up an academic map. That's cool. Okay, it's not bad. We'll hit the watchtower next. This is one of those things where our stress healing, like the longer you spend just riding on the coach, the more stress you kind of accrue, but we don't really have a way to buy it down either. I'm just worried that we're going to get out of this area with very little mastery, which is the things that we use to upgrade our skills. Yeah, actually, we got this first area. We gained very little in terms of power. But we did generate a friendship. So Stakes, you are respectfully associated with the jester now. That's the result of managing kind of party dynamics, is you get these positive relationships.
Facing oblivion, these folks have kept their honor. Have you?
At this point, I think we can safely lose a bit of flame.
Eager to ply his trade.
Plus 15 stress resistance. A little bit of inventory space. That's not bad. We've picked up a lot of combat items, which is good. We'll use that up. I'm going to put a heal on our man-at-arms. Wow, yeah, we just have an insane amount of stuff. How big do these stack? The caltrops don't stack very high. I'm going to use the laudanum on Sarmenti as soon as we get in, but I'll toss a spore grenade on them too. And we are over encumbered. I'll get rid of slime mold. We can put the trinkets on. This one is stress resist, so I'll put that there, and then disease resist. I'll just put there for the time being. We're going to keep all of these because we're going to equip them shortly, and then we'll get rid of that. Clotting powder is pretty good, so I'll hang on to that. We're probably going to do this cultist encounter. As much as it is probably ill-advised early on, we need to get some mastery points out of this this leg. Because we really didn't get much. Yeah, fight or fight. Doesn't really matter which one of these we pick. Okay. We'll see the effect of these relationships in this fight. Assuming it doesn't just kill us outright. God, really? 5+ stress. That's the way you're playing this one. We have to get one of these down. She was dodging, 50% chance, so these two are tied. I'm going to use the laudanum here because he has the horror. Ooh, that was a very low percentage chance of hitting. I'm gonna do this one for the blind. Well, the blind got resisted, so such is life. Gonna try giving the yop. We hit through the dodge again. That's good. That's good luck. We already have weakening on both of them. I think it is. I'm gonna keep trying to take out these backline babies. Nice. So that was a combo attack caused by the fact that they have a positive relationship.
A slow dissection.
Okay, we do that to acquire the Death's Door there, so we can get the Death Blow. Love to see that. That's one less big hit we're gonna have coming in, because these ladies hit like a truck. 3, 4, we can push that over the edge. Now, she is winded, which is going to cause this to do not very much damage. Okay. Well, that was still a lot of damage. I guess the strength helped out with that quite a bit. Go figure. Okay. She's on Death's Door. That should further weaken her. Just don't horror. Yeah. Well, we got the crit anyways. And we picked up the stress. Are you already on Death's Door? You're already on Death's Door. Well, we don't really have the ability to hit anyone else. So I'm just going to try and push her over. Okay, so positive relationship. 2 stress heal. Big plays there. Get this little cherubic nightmare up to the front line. Yeah, so far we haven't seen a "you stole my kill" event, which is a beautiful thing. I'm doing this again for the potential relationship bonus. There we go. Okay, everybody is at 3 pips of stress. We did not luck out here with a mastery point, which is starting to feel like we're gonna get out of this with no mastery. Oh, we need to ditch some garbage. Plus 20% blood. There we go. That's probably better for now. We can just put that there. We'll keep the dark Furby. And then the bread we can let go of. There we go.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Now we're gonna go. Yeah, we can still do 1 road battle, so we want the extra road battle, even though it may cause some stress and may damage our relationships. It is our best potential option for getting a mastery point, because at the moment we have none. I don't think I've ever finished the first area with no mastery points. Okay, this is potentially going to be a bad fight. I think we just try and burn this guy down. Oh boy. Now, you hate to see that. All right. We'll use everything we have.
An unavoidable end.
We're gonna need to heal here. Okay, we got a nice big heal. The occultist continues to be the king of 0 point heals with bleeds. So, okay, the blind pays off big there. They're both ramping up. Okay. Okay, another stress heal. Okay. Barristan joins the party. We're gonna blind this guy again, hopefully. Okay, no one is eligible. I think weakening this guy in the back is worth the play. We're hoping that this guy's going to miss one of his 2 attacks. Yep, it's good. Okay. Okay, that was the weak doing its job. Oh my word. Are you absolutely bananas? What? Let's daze this guy, I guess. Push him back. Oh, the daze immediately gets used up, though. They just keep getting scarier. We're gonna keep pumping damage on this guy. So that's 3 to 6. This is 3 to 7. This has a 12% chance to crit, and this has a 5% chance. All right, I low rolled it. But we got him on Death's Door, which does weaken him up. We did not get the bleed this time.
Steady yourself.
Stakes, you are... oh, why did that proc a stress? Stress event. Oh, didn't get the dodge there, but yeah, Stakes, you're quite the punching bag at the moment. We're also probably not going to win this fight because we have so much damage we need to do here. Okay, we're gonna use the healing salve. Big hit there. Okay, respectful. Okay, we got extra damage, which we take full advantage of. And a little stress heal feels good too. So I'm banking on the occultist being able to ceiling spaghetti this guy out of existence. Maybe we do that instead. All right, nice.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Okay, the blind paying off there. All right, I think we might get this one. That feels really good. We're gonna do Rampart here. We didn't get the daze, so he's gonna get 2 actions. Don't love that. But I think we still get it, unless we get really unlucky with Death Blow. We have 2 chances. Actually, I should have checked what his Death Blow is. It's 33%, so... Alright. Nice. Please give me a mastery point. Yes. Alright. 20% stun resist isn't actually bad. The end boss used to have quite the history of of stuns. I think for now, put that there and get rid of the fire resist neck. We need to ditch a bit more stuff. I think safely we can get rid of the apples. We have 3 steaks and spuds, so. Oh, we just picked up 2 bear traps. Oh yeah, we need to make sure that we're using these items, because we're getting a lot of these contraptions, which is awesome. But we need to make sure that we are using them quickly, because there's no selling in this game. There's no go to the shop, sell your stuff. It's basically just like whatever you come across is what you have. All right. We don't want to fight. We don't have a choice. All right. I probably didn't want to fight that, if we're being straight 100, but I'd like the option to choose not to. Ooh, little extra. Hellion just gave you a little heal there, Stakes. Okay. Ooh, big stress heal there. Love to see it. We're all pretty good. Actually, now that I'm gonna go for this guy. Historically, he's been a real jerk. Damn. I don't think reduce it. Oh, wait. Actually, this does damage? I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to go there.
A brilliant conclusion.
Right on. Let's see. We do eventually need to kill this guy, but we have time on them. I'm gonna try and put a big hit in here. Despite the fact that it's a bit of a waste of the blind, I think I am gonna try and get this kill. But the bear trap, let's use that here. Oh, the most important part got resisted there.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
So this guy doesn't do anything until he gets to the front rank. So he just moves forward each time. That's basically his only thing. It is more useful to have the Hellion in slot 2 right now, I think. Even though it advances this this guy here. Well, weakening curse this guy. We need to put vulnerability curse up. I keep forgetting. So now that he's in the front, next turn we are in jeopardy, and we need to use these as much as we can. Gosh, it's like every time she acts, she gets something. Okay. And she has a lot of vulnerability, which is a little scary. So just to make sure I understand, Stakes, you feel that an eye patch is an upgrade over leprosy. That's your official stance. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just double checking to make sure that I understand. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of riposte damage. That's okay, and now we can kind of free cast. Oh yeah. Stakes is like, give me some of that. Okay, that fight went well. Ooh, Glimmer of Hope is a combat item that gives torch. That's nice. Let's do another fight. Hope that it doesn't it isn't our death. In my experience, she's the primary first target because she seems to do nasty things and give stress. Yep. Confirmed. She's as bad as I remembered. Okay, but now we got a nice Iron Swan here. And then a nice Ceiling Spaghetti. Unfortunately, we don't have... Actually, we can Bear Trap her, can't we? Nice. All right, that's a beautiful thing. Gives us the opportunity to hit this guy with the blind. That's a move, I believe. Yep. This isn't gonna do it. This isn't gonna do anything. So here's the problem we face. Moving him up moves the Hellion back to slot 3. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. All right, we move her back up. That was a bit of a wasted turn, unfortunately. And we're gonna have to do a lot of work on this little sucker. To avoid getting exploded on. Oh, that's not great. I need a heal on sleeping for sure, but I need this guy. We're getting to the danger zone. Hopefully we get the knockback there. Nice. Okay, that buys us a little time. All right, she's roasted. Occultist is coming up, but we're gonna need a big heal out of the Occultist for sure. It was not a big heal. Did they have dodge? Oh, I had blind. Whoops. Keeping stress down. We don't have much to do here. I'm a little worried about sleeping. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's no bueno. She's gonna take one Death's Door proc for sure. Maybe 2. Yeah, 2. All right, she has to survive one more. Dead? No. That. Oh, why didn't that didn't proc at all? That's interesting. We have a heal on Barristan, so we can at least get her off of Death's Door. She'll be back real soon though, so we gotta do some work here. Don't... Oh, wait. Who can we... Wait, why is this active? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so on 5 pips, we can use Inspiring Tune? Yes. Okay. So that's a big change that we have there.
A little help, impeccably timed.
I'm very concerned just by the fact that we're not putting out the damage that we need to. We're just kind of like sitting here languishing in this fight. And what of my needs, says the occultist. Screw your needs, Fletch. These guys are hammering the front line, and you want me not healing the not healing our damage dealers? Okay, that's bad.
Messy, but effective.
Okay, that's a positive pip to the relationship, but we're getting burnt into oblivion, and we are out of healing solve. I think we just. Oh gosh, I didn't notice the riposte. Big heal there. Oh, that was the wrong ability. Curses. We gotta weaken him up. Oh, we only got one stress heal there. This is disastrous. Because of his riposte, we're in a bad. Oh my gosh! And then we get the resist on that. I'm just gonna have to hit into riposte with people who don't have the hit points to survive it. This sucks. Give me a heal. Nope, stress heal. I don't have another choice here. This is insane. And the party is falling apart because I'm doing that. Damn. We're getting worked here. Give me some heals. Nope. Alright, we're gonna...
The work continues.
Well, we survived. No. We are not going any further.
An unexpected find.
But there you go. That's, You can quote me on that one, Fletch. Alright, we made it out. We need to... Undeservingly, though. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. Oh, having the invigorating intoxicant might have been really useful. But our relationships took a pretty big hit there. What do we... Keep the blight. Do these not stack? Okay, I'll just get rid of that one. Alright, so we are not significantly stronger for having done this area, and our stress is really quite awful. Wait, what just happened? Oh, our torchlight went to 0. That's a classic case of that's really bad. Okay, that helps, though. We have to get one of these two ladies out of the way, whatever it takes. That doesn't do us much good. Most of the damage is going to be coming in on the front line here, so...
The slow suffering begins.
And I think we have to do stress heals here, even though it would feel better to be doing damage and blinds. Maybe we should have done damage and blinds on the first one. Oh my gosh, their whole party is going before we get a single action. I'm gonna file a formal complaint here. Like, cut me some slack. That's gonna give her a dodge, which I still haven't put vulnerability hex on the bar. She's bleeding. That's why I'm. But I needed that. Did you, Jester? Did you? I mean, maybe a little. Okay, we got lucky on that attack. This time, I think we definitely have to give her the blind in hopes that that counteracts the crit. The spotlight is yours. All right. I really thought we were out. There's no more events in the in this particular dungeon right now. All right, we just have to kind of hope we get this kill. All right. I would not describe that as stealing your glory, but good target, bad amount of damage. Just random. Oh yeah, you're not random. The bleeds are out ticking. The occultist is everything I remembered them being. They've returned to form.
Lethality writ large.
Okay, that gives them a dodge, which we don't love. Yep, that's what dodges do. Gonna hit it with the weakening curse to try and lessen. Oh, come on. Oh, I should have healed. That was foolhardy. All right. Hang in there, sleeping. We just have to keep putting damage in. Oh, occultist, never change.
Steady yourself.
Okay, we do that. Hopefully prevents the next action. It's a big hit for being weakened. She may still get wrecked by these guys.
No setback.
Yeah, the Hellion is cheating death in a big way right now. Oh boy. Pitiful. Alright, that was a clutch hit. Thank you, sleeping. Alright, little combo hit there. The 1-point heal. Just what you're always looking for, right? She can't hit the 3 slot unless she's in rank 2. And the bleed may kill sleeping, or the cherub may kill sleeping. It's really could go either way. Man, I'm not getting lucky on the stress heals. Health bars? What, we don't have those here, right? Is that what you're referring to? Or is something else going on here? We just have a bunch of empty health bars. That's the way that goes, right? Okay, a little stress heal.
Fight through the fatigue. An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these
All right,
relics.
we survived, and now we're absolutely over encumbered. So we're gonna need to get rid of some stuff. I'm gonna let. Oh, and we had glimmers of hope. That was just chance to daze on the linseed oil is interesting. What's going on with this tooltip? Please get out of there. All right, we need. Now, we're only going to have... We get the leaf spring, so we're not going to need that many of these. I think I'm going to go with 15% general scouting, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then... what do we have for food? No, nothing we can get rid of here. 10% debuff resist. I'm just going to let that go. All right, let's just get out of here. Get to the inn, see if we can undo the horror that has been wrought on us. All right, that was awesome. I'm psyched for this new patch. I love that this feels a lot more punishing.
Rest tonight.
Fletch, you're anemic now. Cool. And Sarmenti has a 10% chance of being blind.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
All right, we got some mastery. Let's figure out
must be maintained if it is to carry you
what we're gonna do here. I think we're gonna do that, and then
listen, practice, improve.
Visit at least 3 academic studies or avoid the watchtower.
In the road. Choose your path.
We'll probably do the Photor.
Unbowed.
But let's see what we can buy here. Chance to spawn strength tokens. We'll take the pipe weed. We'll take the speed bag. And we will take the songbook, and that's going to be it. Now let's take a look at our relationships. For the most part, we're all in the positive except for Fletch and Sarmenti. Okay, well now they really hate each other. Maybe that was an unwise decision. Okay, we'll do that. There's a very small chance right there. I want the record to show. We will use whittling tools here. Everybody gets a little bit of food, except for sleeping apparently. But we broke.
Us of a time before the end.
We got a speed trinket here. We have a blistering bugle. I'm a little interested by the sneakers standard. Actually, that hail draught for 15% max HP would be pretty good, I think. Let's grab that. We don't need stakes. You don't need to go fast, but I think having more hit points is going to be good for you. And then maybe we make our Jester speedy. There's no way we need 2 Dark Impulses either, so we can get rid of that. So let's do Mastery now. We're using Rid Reconstitution a lot, and it gets a lot better. Vulnerability Hex is quite good too. We need to equip that skill. We need this heal to land more often and mo better. Chance to stun when marked. Ignore 30% bleed resist if marked. Probably just going to do the bread and butter wicked hack, but wait a second. Let me think about this. We have pretty good consumers of targeting over here. I'm going to grab both of these. I really like vulnerability hacks. Oh, this removes riposte. I should think about that more in the future. We were struggling with stress. I think getting Inspiring Tune here is going to be important. It's looking like a much more effective one. Now let's redo skills a little bit here. Demon Pull is still useful. Sacrificial Stab, I think we replace with Vulnerability Hex. Play Out, we leave as is. I think Hold the Line gets replaced by Bellow. And Toe-to-Toe wasn't doing much for us. Nor is If It Bleeds, if we're being honest, but I think that looks good. And I want the mastery points. Don't care about the storage trunk. So we're gonna go to the Photor. Anything? What do we got for? Or do we have our equipables in good shape? Yeah, we got nothing here, so I'll probably toss the Glimmer of Hopes here. I'll keep the Invigorating Concoction there, I think. Chance to Daze, might as well use those up. This Toxic Ichor, I'm just not going to use. Okay. Let's get to it.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.